He comes back looking like the inside of a chimney.
Witajcie, tu relak. Lecimy. Nie wiem, ile mi zostało tego Bastiona do skończenia.
The shard works like a charm. You can hear the monument's heartbeat again.
Zakładam, że i tak musimy ulepszyć póki co wszystkie te.
We're all a little short on friends these days, so that's a welcome sight.
No i niech będzie, że ulepszymy sklep.
We need an awful big lost and found under the
To jest do
circumstances.
karabinu. To jest do ulepszenia włóczni. Okej. Na razie nie będę tego rozdawał. Mi się wydał tych.
They said the wild could never be tamed. If only they could see us now.
Arsenal, hand grenade. Nie, to jest okej. Albo użyjemy to ognia i pistoletu. Nie, zostanie tak na razie.
Wouldn't have thought to bring a bellows to a shootout, but it just might work.
Szersze zrobimy.
At least it won't get cold round here with that thing around.
Pistoletów nie mam. No, nie użyjemy włócznia. A będzie krytyczna. A ja mam włócznię ulepszoną na krytyka. Okej. Lecimy dalej.
We spotted a pecker carrying a shard to Mount Zand.
Mound, Zand.
Can't rightly call Mount Zand a mountain anymore. There's no more mountains now. There's no place left for the beasts of the wild to go.
To nic nie widać.
We only found that little lair because they found themselves a little shard. The creatures of the wild, they've been building a bastion of their own. The beasts of Mount Zand go all out.
Mam opcję... Nie.
But they ain't yet prepared for any company.
Nie ukrywam, to będzie irytujący poziom. Pewno troszkę mniej.
They even drag their children into this. Without a doubt, the situation stinks.
Musimy też ognia odnowić. Dobra, chrzanie to. Może karabin ktoś nie byłby lepszy.
Best thing we can do for those beasts right now is put them down quick and clean.
To jest co?
Besides, we have to take back what's ours. Even if the beasts of the wild won't like it.
Polecimy z tym moździerzem.
What the city left behind, those those beasts took for themselves.
Zresztą, tak. Ale jak mamy moździerz, to ja wezmę włócznie.
Takes a lot of convincing, and our mortars have to do the talking. Look at it this way. It's either them or us. But if we win, they win too. Our Bastion is everybody's game, not just ours.
Możecie tam będzie się ciekawie grać. Wolę mi się trzymać w miarę bezpieczną odległości.
Unfortunately, there's no explaining that to a simple beast.
Co nie wyrzuciłem tego toniku na magnes.
Those beasts been hard at work fixing up the place. They've rounded up their survivors, just like we have. They've been searching for cores and shards, just like we have.
Teraz do mnie dotarło, że jak mam sobie ten moździerz, to mogą wyrzucić ten granat.
Maybe they've thought about turning back, just like we have.
A tu będzie jakiś przeciwnik.
We just really need their shard.
Z kim będę walczył?
Got it fair and square. You don't need to keep tangling with all those things. That's the way.
To było szybkie.
He's done what's best for him, don't you worry. Don't you worry. We'll all be better off once the Bastion is complete.
Skrzynce na listy nic.
Fixed that thing right up, didn't we? Made these goings-on a little livelier.
Okej, czyli gramofon służy. Nic mi nie daje.
Suppose it's true a little song can put things in perspective.
Ja mam jak ulepszyć moc. A, to nie potrzebuje granatu.
Now that's some terror from the high seas.
Decoy? Ja mam na decoya. Mogę. Większy
That
zasięg
mortar's
ruchu.
gonna leave a lasting impression.
Something wrong. Czyli jeszcze jedną broń dostaniemy. Kto jest zapowiedziała? A ja nie robiłem tego.
Culture. A still life of old unwanted keepsakes. The slingers. The wilds were their calling. I've asked a lot of the kid, that this is something he's done on his own.
2000, no i pozwoli się ulepszyć.
Taught him an old trick from a galleon gunner I once knew. Don't want that thing leaving your hands until you decide it's time.
A, no tak. Muszę szarda wrócić. Zostało do ulepszenia mi ołtarz i... Ołtarz i arsenał. No czym arsenał?
The arsenal's complete in case we need protection.
Trapper snare. Okej, strzelby uruchamia przeciwnika. Zobaczymy.
Just a couple shards left. The quarry's gotta have one, right?
Kamieniołom jakiś, okej.
Imagine everything you'd need to build a city like Zealandia. It takes hard work and planning, and it also takes Burstone Quarry.
Okej, podoba mi się ten
The
mój
Ura tunnels beneath the quarry must have softened the blow from the calamity. Same goes for its natives, Rattletails.
Mogę go wsadzić? Nie mogę.
Rattletails ain't the worst of it either, but more about that in a little bit.
Jestem ciekaw, jak szybko by to celowało, żebym wziął 100% tego. Wziął jeszcze drugie ulepszenie, zamiast zwiększyć zasięg.
The quarry came with a lifetime supply of windbags. Windbags smaller than the naked eye can see are nesting in those rocks. But there was even more to it than that. Not only are these rocks a source of life, we found that the oldest ones remember things.
To na swój sposób irytujące, że nie mogę ich ciachnąć, jak jeszcze są pod ziemią.
They're recording everything, all the time, taking it all in. No wonder all those beasts were drawn to the quarry. The rocks were calling them.
Level up. Okej, czy to jest jedna z tych osiągnięć specjalnych, tak?
Keeping the quarry free from pests turned out to be a problem. Windbags tended to the rocks, so we had to keep the Rattletails at bay. Without those windbags, the quarry might not have its special qualities. Even stink eyes started taking root in here. Now, why would the Ura sell off such a fascinating place? The Ura always were a superstitious lot. Might be the gods told him the quarry's bad news.
Gdzie arsenał? Szczerze, zobaczymy, jak działa to.
In any case, it's fair to say the Quarry was a godsend.
Ha. Chyba się właśnie zamknąłem.
Those rocks, all polished to a mirror sheen. The largest ones, you know as cores. A single core could keep the lights on in an entire city district.
Dobra, gdzie nas zaprowadzi tamta ścieżka? Skąd ta prowadzi dalej, teoretycznie? Jakiegoś ulepszenia z tym co widzę. Serio? Chyba nie rozumiem jak to działa. A, tak to działa. To mocno takie sobie. Wcześniej arsenał nie jest daleko, tutaj powinimy. Dobra, to daj mi tą minę. Nie mam zdolności opartych tylko o broń. Muszę je właśnie powykupywać.
The smaller ones, we call them shards.
Cześć.
A shard's got a fraction of a core's power, enough to fuel a voyage to the motherland. Well, now the quarry's all dried up. These rocks are much too young to be of use. Remember how I said rattletails ain't the worst thing in the quarry? That honor goes to a beast we took to Colin, Sir Lunky. Massive things stomped many of our boys. We just couldn't get rid of him. The only thing harder than the rocks in Burstone Quarry is Sir Lunky's head. His big fat rump's plenty tough too. But so is a kid. We never could get stubborn old Lunky to leave the quarry alone. Then the kid hears a voice calling from down the hall. Are you alright? It says.
Something to jest do skeletu, to jest do...
It's him. I've come to warn you, he says. The Bastion is under siege. Let it fall. You should not go back.
Lepiej dalej.
Kid hears him, but he ain't about to be deterred. If that's the way it is, he says, then I won't stop you. Because my countrymen will.
O, czyli Ura nas atakują.
Say what you will about Zolf, but he's a man of his word. His countrymen don't much care for pleasantries, though. Too bad for that. Zolf showed him the way here, and here they came to take revenge. They got inside the Bastion and shut the door. Kid's gotta go in through the back. I should have told him sooner about all this. Unfortunately, they broke in and they started digging their holes. Something wrong sprung out of those holes, and it's eating away at this place. We tried to stop them, but we needed help.
Okej, te wszystkie istotki, które zebraliśmy, teraz nam pomagają walczyć. Fajnie. Czyli to ma jakieś znaczenie. Nie mogę odłożyć szardu. Znaczy, że kogoś zostawiłem w życiu. Prawdopodobnie.
No way out of this, not without a fight. The conscience. We haven't lost everything, long as we have that. Somehow, some way, he sends those who are packing. Problem is, it didn't matter. Zolf's plan worked. We find each other as the dust settles. Then I tell him why the Ura came. To get us back. For the calamity. It was Ceylandia's master plan to wipe the Ura out. But part of that plan backfired, didn't it? If only Zolf knew the whole story. What were we to think? They must have got her, taken her back to her rightful home. The shards can put this disease in remission, but there's only one cure. We need to finish what we started. Seems the gods recommended this place to all their friends. Live wine so rich, they say it's brought men back from the brink for one last taste.
Widzimy się w następnym materiale. Na razie.